Grand Rising. Hope everybody slept well. Hope everybody got a good night's sleep. Hope everybody woke up in great positive vibes, good spirits. And I feel good today, man. I don't have anything to complain about. I'm recovering slowly but surely. I'm recovering. Most High is in control. And I just, sometimes it's hard to, my mind is hard to grasp it. I'm thinking to myself like, man, I never thought I would have a heart attack. And I had two of them, you know what I mean? And I don't know, man, it's like I gotta remain in my domain. You know, I know something's off with my body. You know, just trying to get back to 100. You know, with that being said, I'm alive. I feel good, and all is well. Can't complain about it. Now, what are we gonna talk about? There's a lot of things we can talk about. Man. It's like this. What's your plan? Do you have a plan? What's your plan for the rest of this year? What's your plan for next year? You know, I think our people's biggest downfall is we don't plan. We don't have no plans, man. We have plans, but our plans is for right now. And we gotta fix that. That's not a good thing, man. You gotta learn to make what they call short-term goals. And once you reach that short-term goal, guess what? You can make the goal a little longer. Extend it. And a lot of people, I don't know, I don't think a lot of people, have someone older to pass them down this kind of talking that I'm talking right now. I don't think a lot of the younger generation of our kind, have anybody to pass down this type of information to. You need to have a plan for what this year gonna be for you. Okay? So, I tell you what works for me. A lot of people say, man, well, I don't make this kind of money, so I can't do this and I can do. Man, listen. If you eradicate that kind of thinking, then I can help you get somewhere. You understand? And all it's gonna take is you listening, a little bit of determination, and and you can get it. You can make it. This is how it went for me. Like I was explaining, I done told my testimony. If you go on my page and you get to that video, they're not gonna let the numbers go up on that video. I went and I looked, and man, I don't know what's up with YouTube. YouTube disapprove a lot of the videos that I try to put up. I mean, they'll have them up, but they won't let the numbers go up. The Outcast video, they ain't let the numbers go up on that. My testimony, they ain't let the numbers go up on that. Me telling about the heart attack, they ain't let the numbers go up on that. And matter of fact, I'm gonna show you. They disapprove a lot of stuff that I put up. And like I said, man, when I've been on YouTube way back. But a lot has changed, don't it? And I'm getting up to speed and I'm trying to learn, man. But man, it's kind of like this world, a bunch of bullshit. But anyway, check it out. You gotta learn how to maneuver with this mess. And let me just give you what worked for me. My record was jacked up for a long time. And I ain't had no little penny No little penny ante charges, no little dirt charges, some simple mess. Man, I had a murder charge on my record, brother. And I told y'all about a murder charge, but I had an assault with a deadly weapon. I don't know if I told y'all about that charge before. That was on my record. I beat all these charges. And even though I beat them, see, this is what's strange about the English language. When you look the word dismiss up, you know what dismiss mean, or dismissal? It means to be done away with. Erased, gone. So if you go through a court law, you get into some type of trouble, and it says dismissed, it's supposed to be done away with. Not done away with and stay on your record. That shows you, well, they already against us. They've been against us. Come on, man. We know. Okay? So let me show you. That's just weird how the English language don't mean what it means. So I tell you, y'all need to learn everything. Learn. Never let nobody tell you not to. But this is where it worked for me. I had a murder charge on my record. I had assault with a deadly weapon on my record. I had assault of a female on my record. A lot of my charges was all assault. Assault in the battery. Assault in the government official. These are charges that was on my record, brother. Sister, whoever listening. And what I did is, before I got to the point of being able to get those charges expunged or sealed and amended off of my record, right? Listen. It took me a lot of money. I paid a couple thousands to get that done. And then I had to wait in the process to get that done. But before I got to that point, I went years not knowing some of that stuff was up there. Okay? Because in my mind, dismiss means dismiss. Not in their system, you understand? Follow me. So I just explained it to you. Like I said, all you gotta do is listen, and it's gonna take a little bit of determination. What we was talking about. Planning. So this is how I planned. I set short-term goals. What do you mean? I would take 6 months out of the year, and I say, hey, I want to save, I don't know, in 6 months I want to save probably $4,000 to $5,000 in 6 months. What if the job that I was working, I'm not able to save that money and buy food and keep gas in my car, pay my insurance, and keep my bills going? Because the jobs I was getting, I wasn't able to do that. So how did I fix that problem? Remember I said I was going to take it some listening, some planning, and a little bit of some determination. Yeah, that determination made me get another job. So I got a first shift job, and I got second shift. First shift, second shift, right? First shift job, I made enough money, put that away in the bank. Second shift job, I made enough money to take care of my life and my living expenses and being able to eat and get back to work. So for 6 months, I stacked the goal of whatever, how much money I was gonna save, and a majority, being honest with you, it would have been, I'd say my short-term goals, I'd say, hey, in 6 months I want to save like $5,000. That's how I did it. Okay, I say that and work. Once I check my account and I see, I said, hey man, I actually saved that. And guess what? I went over. I saved over what I was supposed to save. Okay? Boom. I said, dang, I got 6 months more. I got 6 more months left in this year. I set the same goal again. Let's say 5,000 again. Keep in mind now, I'm working 2 jobs. I'm staying focused. Because in my mind, all I got to do is make this go. Right? Same thing. I'm going to look at this account. Now I got over a little something over $10,000 in my account. That's from 2 jobs. Banking one job for 6 months, then banking that job again for the next 6 months, and using that whole year to pay for my living expenses and everything I did with the other job. Excuse me. Now, let me explain something to you. When I was doing stuff like that, man, I used to have these beautiful dreadlocks. Look, you're gonna be tired as hell. But you ain't weak. You ain't weak. You ain't soft. You gonna keep working. Hey, that job, after you get through the first 6 months of it, keep in mind, you got 2 jobs now. After you get through the first 6 months of it, boy, you gonna be tired as hell. But you got something in your mind. You got something in right here that you trying to reach. You got something that you trying to achieve, man. So that tired, it's gonna be okay. Because when you see your account, them eyes jump like that, oh, it's gonna give you something else to want to try to achieve. Oh, here's the good part I didn't even get to tell you. After you done work these 2 jobs, you done save for half of the first of the 6 months of that year, and then you done save for the next 6 months of that year. You got the whole 12 months out of the way you saved. Before you know it, on those 2 jobs, tax time comes around. See, I can show you, brother. Tax time rolls around. What do? You got this money saved in the bank. You got 2 jobs. You're gonna get W-2s from one job. You're gonna get W-2s from the other job. You're gonna put them to the side. Now, if you got children, this is where your children come in. Well, I didn't, when I was doing this, I didn't have no children at the time because my oldest boy, he was grown. I couldn't claim him. And he wasn't staying with me, so I couldn't claim him. I didn't have a little baby yet. Okay, so this is for people who have children. And keep in mind, you must save over $10,000 with these 2 jobs in a year's time. That's if you do right. Like I just told you, the short-term goal, $5,000 a year for the first year. $5,000. Okay, work 2 jobs. Take that over. Help you live. If you got kids, tax time rolls around, right? You claim head of household, right? And then you get your money back that they took from you through the year. And if you claim head of household, right? And your child, right? More money coming back into it. And you're putting it into your account. And then if you want to start all over and start a short-term goal again, start with half of the year, and then go to the next half of the year with the same 2 jobs if you want to. That's how you keep making it, and you keep making it. Okay? And man, if you're and this, let me explain something to you. This calls for discipline. That means you can't hang out with everybody when they're hanging out. That means even when you got the money in the bank and you see them J's that you want, or you see that car that you know you can get, you got to discipline yourself and say, I got to pass on that until next time. This is what I used to say all the time. Man, my time coming, it just ain't right now. I drive on past that car that I want. Or I'll be in the store. I look right past that outfit I want. My time coming, but it ain't now. Hey man, you want to go out this weekend? Nah, I really can't go out. I already know. I got them on hold right now. I already know if I go out, I gotta buy all these niggas drinks. I gotta pick all these niggas up. I gotta drop all these niggas off at home. Nah, man, I ain't going down this weekend. And that's how you were able to save your money. It costs for discipline. But let me show you something even better. If you followed everything I just told you to get through that first year, and then if you got kids, how you claim them in, you get that money back, right? And you just set another short-term goal to do 6 months again, and then go to the next end of the next 6 months. That's 2 years you done did it, working 2 jobs. And you're gonna be tired. You're gonna be determined. But guess what? Without you, and with this discipline, not spending any of your money, that your account gonna look nice. But this is how you kill them even further. When you come back on that second year, and you set your first short-term goal for those 6 months, this time you start a business. You start an LLC. I don't know, make up a name for something. Whatever you want to call the business, you come up with the name of the business, right? Go to the bank, tell them you want to do a DBA. That's a account called. That's an acronym for doing business as. That's what you tell them, and they're gonna run you through it. They're gonna show you the whole process. They're gonna explain it to you. They're gonna tell you what you need to do, how to set up your EIN number, everything. Okay, and then think about it. You already got so much money already in an account. They don't know it. So you just tell them when you're ready to set up your little business, right? You just snatch some money out of that account and put it in over there, okay? And they'll run you through the whole process of how to get your business and everything going. Now, while you got your business going on the side, listen to me. You don't necessarily have to do business. Short-term goal, you establish the business, and you still working these 2 jobs. Only this time, when you start banking your money, you remember, one job you bank all your money, and the other job you use to take care of your living, right? Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna split that money in half that you put in, that you're banking. So if you getting a $550 check every week, when you get ready to bank this check, what do? You put $225 in that you normally would bank into that account. Take the other $225 and put it into your new business account. Oh, listen to me, man. It's gonna make sense in a few minutes. Or you don't even gotta do it like that. Remember, you done set your short-term goal. You done started your new business account over here, right? A DBA, right? And you got a whole nother job or a whole nother check that you make your living off of, that you use to pay and take care of your living off of. Now, every time you get paid from these 2 jobs, you bank that one, and the money that you would use to take care of your living, you put it into your DBA account, your new business account. Now, when you got to pay for your living, like you got to pay your light bill, you got to pay your rent, whatever, man, you got to buy food, you got to get clothes, you got to get gas, right? You got to get your car fixed. Just think anything, man. Now you're going to pull it out of that business account, okay? And when you swipe that card, you keep those receipts. You keep those receipts. Every time you swipe your card, you keep those receipts. You pay for something with that card, that business account card, you keep them receipts. And you put those receipts in a bag. And you go through the whole year. You meet your first 6 months, you know what you done made, right? You go to the next 6 months, you know what you done made from these 2 jobs. Being banking and taking your living and putting it in your business account, but you every time you need to pay something, you're pulling it out of the business account. Okay? The receipts. And you're keeping them in the bag. Now this time when tax time rolls around, right? You're gonna get your W-2s from both of those jobs. Not only that, all those receipts that you saved from your new account. Keep in mind, if you got a child in this one, this is where you gonna get your, you gonna get that ching, ching, ching. Y'all know that cash out symbol, that sound. Yo, now you got these W-2s from them 2 jobs you've been working for these years. You know, saved all that money in that account. You've been putting money in your business account and pulling money out of your business account to take care of your living. And you got all these receipts. You put your W-2s here, and you take all your receipts, you put them here, and then you go get a private accountant. Keep in mind, you're head of the household. Not only that, you're the sole proprietor of that business. And you're the your head of household, and you got a dependent who depends on you to take care of them. And that's just 2 years. Now imagine if you really discipline and you do that for 3 or 4 to 5 years. That's the only grind, man. That money will come. You hear me? Look, man, I don't know who needed to hear that, but it was in my spirit, man. It was in my body, it was in my car to speak to somebody. I felt like a young person was watching this and they needed to know that. Somebody needed to pass that kind of information down to them. Because I didn't learn that kind of information, man, until I went to audio engineering school way out in Chillicothe, Ohio. You know, these are things that would have been good that I should have known way back. But the way I came up, nobody schooled me to business or anything like that. So it's good to pass this thing down to our people. Y'all heard this saying, each one teach one. You know, that's how we reach one. Each one teach one, that's how we reach one. All right, man, listen. Like I told y'all, man, hey, don't hesitate to donate. You see it, it's down there on the screen, man. Reach out, show some love, man. How you expect to get love if you don't show none? Show some love. And hey, man, y'all check out what we got going on, man. Stay tuned. Make sure you check out Osiris and the Egyptian Resurrection. Check out Troglodytes Revisited. Make sure you check out Our Self Lord and Master Catch Up, teaching on Islam, and learn to be noble gods and goddesses, teaching from the honorable prophet, noble Jew Ali. Hey, man, with that being said, man, I appreciate all of y'all. Thanks to all of my subscribers. Remember, subscribe, like and share. Hey, man, until next time, I'll catch you. Take care of yourself and each other.